back to my page, Talk Me Out Africa, powered by CIDEC, Social and Integral Development, where we talk about social issues, family issues, relationship issues, issues that affect us on a day-to-day activities. With me today is Emma, but like I said, Emma is someone who is so skillful, experienced when it comes, and also a therapist that can, whenever you are engaging Emma, you always want to know more and more. Like today, we'll be looking at self care because oftentimes we normally mix up self care with self love. You see, people care so much about others without even considering about how they feel. That's why when you see most celebrities, they live social life. People try to claim relationship with them, but inside them they are so lonely. So today, Ima, when you talk about self-care, what does that really mean?
When I talk about self-care, I think it's about how we make sure that we are tuned with ourselves and we are able to really rest in our own essence and in who we are as individuals.
Okay, so like when people mix up self-care with self-love, and a lot of people, they often care so much about others. At some point, when they need something that people can help them do or advise them better, they tend to be so lonely or left behind. What could be done to cope all these stages?
Well, I would say it primarily starts with your self awareness. I think we have a culture, unfortunately, where people are so busy, deliberately or otherwise, because when we slow down, we don't feel comfortable in our own spaces. We don't feel comfortable with the emotions or thoughts that come up when we are on our own. So we tend to get really busy and occupied. So when we come back, we just fall asleep. So it starts with self-awareness and understanding. Okay, why don't I feel? Why do I feel this way? Why don't I feel happy with myself? And then you begin to walk through all of those conversations with yourself. And it takes a lot of self-awareness, like I said earlier, self-love, and in this instance being able to love yourself enough to say, okay, I don't like how I am right now. It's okay the way I am, but I could be better.
Yeah.
So and then take deliberate steps to improve. And if you're going to tie this to self-care, one of the ways to even support us as we go through the process of building our self-awareness and promoting our own self-love is even the way we care for ourselves. Little things like, first of all, exploring all of our senses, taking really slowing down and experiencing your life.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have people who use an example of eat food, and 5 hours later you can't remember what you ate because maybe while you were eating you were pressing your phone, you were thinking of something, you're on phone calls or watching TV. You're not really present. Take your time, taste your food. As in, smell the fragrance of what you're eating, really taste it, take your time, slow down. And then even the way we talk to ourselves, we have very sometimes we have depreciating words. Oh, you make a mistake, everybody makes mistakes. And then you now start telling yourself, your inner dialogues, you're so stupid, why are you always doing this? And then you ask yourself, if my friend makes this mistake, is that the same thing I would say to my friend?
Yeah.
So we need to care about ourselves enough to talk to ourselves the way we would talk to a friend or someone that we truly love. And then when we also look at so self-care is in different dimensions. There's the mental aspect of it, even with the way we talk to ourselves. There's the physical aspect of it, making sure that we are eating healthily, we are sleeping well, we are exercising or moving our body. It doesn't have to be going to the gym. It could be anything you do, dance if that's what you enjoy, taking long walks, whatever. And even we talked about the words we say to ourselves. Some people use affirmations. Some people stand in front of the mirror and talk to themselves. Of course, using positive words. All of those count. Spiritually, what works for you? Does belonging to a faith community help you feel grounded? Then explore that. Does staying at home and doing meditation ground you? Explore that. But whatever works, I think we just need to be able to decide what works for us and then stick to it. And then lastly, there's even the intellectual bit, also self growth, learning and growing every day.
All right, when you talk about self-forgiveness, because some people they tend not to care so much about themselves. Yeah, the Bible teaches that we should forgive others as we forgive
Exactly.
ourselves. But what about those people? They find it very difficult to forgive themselves whenever they make little mistake. How can you talk to us, advise such people?
Well, I think we can remember the Bible says, "Do unto others as you would like to be done unto you." And you can't really truly forgive others. You can't give what you don't have,
Mm.
ultimately. So, the same way we don't truly love ourselves, we don't truly forgive ourselves. In some ways, we might not deliberately do it, but unconsciously it spills over into the way we treat other people. So, for us to really forgive and truly forget, it starts from self.
All right, thank you so very much, Emma. You've heard from her. Like I said, she's a specialist in this area. She has thought about forgiving yourself, putting yourself first, and also asking for help if need be.
Yes.
Then staying alone at a time. You need to stay alone, and also you need to at least take it easy, one at a time. Like she said, if it means you understanding even the meal you eat, what she said, at a point I will need to like see it to recall. Have I really eaten taken swallow today? Because I'm that kind of person that always want to swallow. Oh, I've no, I didn't take swallow the whole of 24 hours. I'll be busy thinking through. When you look at all these things, you know that you've not really been giving yourself enough of self-care. And you've heard from the horse's mouth today. Please try and apply all this. But before you go, please use the subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel so that the moment we drop new videos, you always get the notification on the spot. And also click on the like and share button. Thank you.
Thank you.